So Frank, the family, and I, we went to the Max Ernst Museum just a couple miles away, or kilometers, because I'm in Europe, might as well use kilometers. We had an amazing time. We were just there for a picnic. Why not start there? Why not start with Max Ernst? Phenomenal and creative painter, sculptor, poet. If you look at his whole body of work, his style really shines through, but he never concentrated on his style. He only concentrated on what he did. World War I, that war was the war of attrition, and you just line up a whole bunch of people, and people came back with maimed bodies and arms, and the rise of Dada in Berlin was a response to the violence of World War I, a response to the senselessness. It was senseless. So their art reflected that. And the artists that pioneered Dada and then Surrealism, André Breton, Max, of course, Salvador Dali, Man Ray, their styles go all over the map, but yet you can see their inner personality shine through. I'm in my local forest. I do my walk here all the time, but let's go to Max Ernst Forest. Let's go to the forest in Merten. Let's see what he saw. It was probably here that Max Ernst first had his encounter with the forest.
He described this as truly unique in his childhood. He felt he could really breathe for the first time, and yet he felt trapped and hemmed in by the trees. He said it was a place where you feel both outside, of course, but also inside. A feeling of being free, but also kept.
Now, the hundreds and thousands of works that he did, there are certain themes that come up again and again. Birds, the sun. He loved the sun, its effects. That's why he always drew rings. It signifies the impact that the sun has on us and our lives. And where would we be without the sun? When he was a child, he had this fever, and it caused him to stay in bed for quite a long time. He had a delirium, and all he was doing was looking at this mahogany wood grain at the end of his bed. He started seeing things.
He saw birds and faces and fantastic creatures. Decades later, when he checked into a hotel room, he noticed the wooden floor and thought about that incident. He took a piece of paper down, and with some crayon, he rubbed those patterns into the paper and used those patterns for his imagination. He used this quite a bit in his adult life, and he called this discipline frottage. Now, I tried this technique myself. I even supplied a ring sun, just like Max would have, in order to keep me on track. All I ended up doing was drawing a lady inside of a tree reaching up into the heavens. It's what I always draw when I don't have a plan. I seem to have drawn hundreds of them over my life.
I really like the way he was constantly changing his art. It reminds me of some famous musicians in our time, some that are here, some that are gone. Prince and Miles Davis and David Bowie and Stevie Wonder. The more they seem to let the new things that fascinate them inside themselves, and the more that they act upon that, the more they actually reveal themselves to us. And the more they did that, eventually the more they became themselves. So Frank, that's my show. I hope you liked it. Check out his paintings, check out his drawings, his poetry, check out everything about him. His life is very interesting too. If you like this show, welcome to my time machine. Here's past episodes, and here is the present, what I'm working on, called Terragato, and here's future episodes. Just click subscribe, and we'll get you all sorted. Okay? Take care.